Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview, Friday, May 8th, 2015. Traders, welcome to a Friday. It's NFP, the biggest data release of the month in the New York session today. Glad you're with me, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies, and it's hot out there today, and the water is looking wonderful. Traders, remember this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, come visit us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. And it's a great site to visit. It's got some really neat stuff on there, and I think you'll enjoy it. Even if you don't do anything, you'll have a good time. All right, traders, let's move along. Got a lot to talk about today, being it is NFP Friday. But first, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilda. I'm your moderator through the Market Opening Preview Series, and also the Friday Wrap-Up. And today is Friday. So about 4 or 5 hours after the New York close, I will do the Friday Wrap-Up where we review about 16 daily charts for the week ahead. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006 and 2008. I retired from a wonderful 27-year career in the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. Traders, I do trade the Forex markets every day. I'm listening to fundamentals. I'm looking at technicals on charts. And I absolutely love what I do for my second career. And I have to tell you, I quite enjoy doing these videos every day. I have a good time. Traders, it is NFP Friday, and we just have to be very careful on the moves we make today, and we'll get into that in just a moment. First, let us talk about our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, here we go. Let's head over to NFP Friday news and commentary. Let's see how the markets closed yesterday out of the U.S. The U.S. 30 closed positive 0.46%. The S&P 500 closed positive 0.38%, with the NASDAQ closed at 0.53%, and the Russell 2000 closed at 0.36%. Looks like all the indices in the U.S. closed on a positive note. Let's take a look at the Eurozone. The DAX closed positive 0.51%, as the FTSE 100 closed negative 0.67%. The CAC 40 also negative 0.29%, and the Eurostoxx 50 barely in the red at 0.05%. Traders, let's move on over to Asia. Remember, these countries are currently trading. The Nikkei 225 is currently in the green at 0.34%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is also in the green at 0.62%, with the Shanghai in the green at 0.82%, and the Hang Seng in the green at 0.58%, and ending with the Kospi barely in the green at 0.10%. So that's what's going on as far as the indices. Let's talk about data today. We had some data in the Asia session. We had the RBA monetary policy statement. It was really a dovish report. It was not positive. And we had China trade balance come out. And that's really all that we have today until we go into the New York session, where we have the non-farm employment change, unemployment rate, and then, of course, non-farm payrolls come out in the New York session. So they're expecting for non-farm payrolls at 228, and remember last month was a disaster at 126. So we'll see how that works out. And out of Canada, we have the unemployment rate and the unemployment change coming out at the same time. So it's quite a busy time when that data is released. There's a lot of data out at one time. Traders, you do not have to trade NFP to be a successful trader. So please, if you're not experienced at trading NFP, or you haven't practiced or had some education in trading NFP, please do not trade the NFP news data. I don't even trade the news data. What I do is I wait about 45 minutes, and basically I then place a fib, or I do a Bollinger Band trade. And that's how I trade NFP Friday. But I will tell you that 99% of the times my computers are turned off by the time NFP comes out. I'm really not too interested in trading that news event. That's just my personal opinion. Trades, we got some great charts today. It looks like we got some good trades. You know what's going to happen. We're going to take a look at some 60-minute Forex charts. And remember, traders, we're probably just going to get a move maybe the first 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours into the London session. And by London lunch, the markets will clam up. Basically, we'll see no price action at all. And everything will wait for NFP to come out. There was very little reaction to the data in the Asia session when the data came out, as a lot of traders do not do anything on NFP Friday until the New York session and that data is released. So if we do get a trade, just be aware of it, that you want to make sure that you're in and out of that trade within an hour to 2 hours into the European session. All right, let's get started. Today we're going to start off with a pound dollar. So here's the pound dollar. I had a big move to the upside. Basically what we did was put a fib here. So we're looking for a pullback to the 618 Fibonacci level at 1.5353. And we'll be more than happy to take this to the upside. Now, traders, we know that the pound dollar does not like giving pullbacks. So if it crosses the 100% line, it's still valid to take that trade. Just make sure the candle closes above it. You'd hate to take that trade and then it falls back down, right? So you want to make sure that it closes above that 100% line and then take it to our, take profit area at 1.5579. And, it's a nice trade. It's over 100 pip trade if it works. However, being NFP, I don't know how much volatility we're going to get and how much movement we're going to get for the rest of the day, as there is no high impact data during the London session today, and it looks like French has a bank holiday today. That won't affect anything. All right, let's take a look at the euro. What's the euro doing? The euro gave us a down day yesterday. So we're basically right now in the sweet spot at 1.1252, and we'd like to see this take a jump to the upside. I haven't stated that my bias is bullish on this pair yet from the daily chart. However, if it's getting close, but I'm not there yet. So, but we have to trade what's in front of us. And if you look at the period separators on the chart, you'll see that the last 4 or 5 days, it's been in an uptrend. So we're going to continue with this uptrend move, and we're going to see that we're at support now. And remember, we always buy at support and we sell at resistance. So if we get a bullish engulfing candle, there is no problem with entering this trade at any time from now, even before the London Open. This would be a great trade to take. All right, let's go take a look at the Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar, the slide was taken prior to the news data coming out. However, it is below the 200 exponential moving average. I did take a peek. The China data was not too positive either. So it is below the 200. I don't have the price level in front of me where it's at, but we want to sell this. So if I would wait, though. I would probably wait till the London Open before I would sell the Aussie dollar and make sure this is going to stay down there. This pair also is a pair that sort of likes hanging out at the 200 exponential moving average. But if you look at this exponential moving average, you notice it's a psychological level at 0.7900. That's why I have my take entry for the sell at 0.7868. Somewhere in that area, I'd like to take that. Why? Because if you look left of the chart, that is where there is previous support. So I want to break that support that's left of the chart, and then we got a wide open space to the downside. Could be a nice trade. We'll see how that works out, as all the data has already been released. Let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie, this is an ugly chart, traders. There is a lot of Forex junk here. Take a look left of the last candle to the right side of the chart, and you'll see there's a bunch of decision candles, up move, down move. My advice is I wouldn't trade this, but if you want to trade it, you want to take this, you want to see a bearish candle formation now, and then you would take the short, and you'd want to take this down to the 4100 to the 200 exponential moving average. But this does not look pretty at all to me, this Euro Aussie. It has to really give me some sort of formation here for me to sell this or buy it. This is just a really ugly chart. and to me, it's not tradable. So as far as I'm concerned, this one is not on the watch list for me today. All right, let's take a look at the Euro Yen. Euro Yen is at support at the current time, and we do have a bullish candle. This was taken about maybe 2 candles ago. So we'd like to see this give us a couple of higher lows and higher highs, or pull back to support, and then we can take this up at 134.52. And the take profit area, what I did was I just went back up to previous resistance at 135.81. And at that point, we could take our profit from there. But entry is, you can take your entry anywhere there. And it's very simple. Just put your stop like 10 pips below that support line. It's either going to work or it's not going to work, right? So there's no reason to put 30, 40, 50 pips stop here. This is a very easy trade. Like I said, I'd like to see this come back to support, and then we can take this up again. But it's retested this support line like 3 times already. So don't know if it's going to do it. But if we get a bullish engulfing candle, I'm all for the entry for the Euro Yen to the upside. If you take a look at the daily chart, we have the 200 exponential moving average, and that is in the way. But I think we have enough room to get into the break-even area or even take profit area before we get to the 200 exponential moving average on the daily chart. All right, traders, last one of the day is the New Zealand dollar. It's moved nicely the last couple of days. It is bearish, so we're looking for a pullback to the 38.2 Fibonacci level, and that's at 0.7478. We are currently at support right now at 0.7433. So one or two things are going to happen here. We're either going to break this to the downside out of this fib, and if we get a retest, then we'll just sell it from there. I'd rather see the pullback up to the 38.2 and then give us a move to the downside. We're just going to have to see how this works. This can work in either way, but it is bearish and it is moving in nice trending action. So, this might be the only pullback you get. So your entry might be sooner than you think. And this is not a trade where you have to wait for the London Open. You could take this trade at any time you want. All right. That wraps up our 6 currency pairs. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, I want to thank you for joining me this week for the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, remember, we do have the Friday wrap-up after the New York close. Traders, have a good NFP Friday. Grab those pips, and traders, you don't have to trade NFP if you don't feel comfortable. Traders, always remember to trade smart and not hard. Traders, have a great weekend break, and we'll see you in the next Asia session. Take care now. Bye-bye.